Hey guys, what's up? It's SlyCooperRawks and
I am Leon S. Kennedy.
this is Angel the Triad again, of course, and he's playing Resident Evil 4.
I'm currently live streaming it.
And so, yeah. Anyway, you guys remember, this is part 3 of the best Sly 4 glitch ever. And in the last 2 videos, the first one we showed you how to do it, which is where I'm going to put an annotation right now. Because if you want to know how to start the trigger for this glitch, then you go look at the how-to video. Second video, we showed you the Paris tutorial level. And now, we're going to be showing you the effects on the tailing missions. In the part 1, where we showed you the Grizz, we kind of showed you the minor effects around the hub world during a tailing mission, but we didn't actually show you what happens when you get caught during a tailing mission. So the effects are pretty great. So anyway, right now we're in talking Japanese.
Talking
Japanese. What is it called again? Learning Japanese?
I actually forgot myself.
Wow. Turning Japanese. Turning
Japanese.
Talking
Yeah.
Japanese.
Wow.
Anyway, it's been a while since I've played this game. And so we're gonna be going to photo op because this is the mission.
You just came out of surprise.
This
there,
isn't the
didn't
mission where we tail El Jefe. However, this is the mission where we interact with him. We're just taking a picture of him, but this is where he actually interacts. In the mission where Tiger Tail, we're just using the RC car and we don't actually interact with him. We only see him in cutscenes. So photo op, we actually interact with El Jefe. So we're going to go ahead and go into photo op. And there's going to be some prerequisite things that we have to do. We have to take a picture of a few things before we actually see El Jefe. So I'm going to be dissolving into when we actually see El Jefe. And you'll see how the effects are. So this is going to be interesting. It is quite a spectacle, much like part 1 and part 2. So, as we said before, this glitch is pretty great.
How the hell do I get in here? This thing's blocking the way.
So, anyway, while Vince is speaking weird things, we'll see you at the point we need to be. Also, remember, you can't skip cutscenes, so, yeah.
Don't worry, guys. I'm not crazy.
Yeah. Alright, guys, this is going to be the last picture we take before we see El Jefe. So we're going to go and take this, and then we're going to see El Jefe walk out of these doors, and then we're going to activate the trigger. And this one is probably my favorite out of all of the triggers we're going to show you in this video because it's pretty great. So if you notice, he's got a cigar in his mouth, and basically he's just going to walk around in a circle like normal
This looks big and
in this mission. So we're going to go ahead and just activate it. And this is pretty great. So we activated it, and he still has a cigar in his mouth. However, whenever we get caught, just notice the cigar. He drops it on the ground, and yet... So he's frozen right now. We'll get back to the cigar in a second. So he's frozen right now, and he's looking pretty pissed off. He's like, I can't believe I just dropped my cigar on the ground.
I can't believe I swallowed my cigar.
Oh no, he swallowed his cigar. Okay, originally when we recorded this, it looked like he swallowed his cigar, and it'll probably become apparent in a second whenever we hit him. But yeah, he's.
I think you two should run.
He's not happy right now, so we're gonna go ahead and hit him. And so with most of the other,
I have to make a last
tailing missions that we do, you're gonna see that they just do their last animation when you get caught. And most of them, they just do a gesture or, you know, they make a noise. But El Jefe is different in that he repeats his line when you hit him.
What? Spice? God!
And yeah, it's pretty great. And what's actually interesting is that you can keep whacking him, and instead of his line getting cut off, he just repeats it. So guess what? You can remix with El Jefe. So he's either stuttering or you just made a remix out of him. So yeah, he's a pretty good spectacle. And we also learned that he's got magnets on the back of his head because if you hit him, his katanas just kind of magnetized back to his back. And it's pretty great. I also noticed he drops infinite cigars. There was one effect that we had originally where he would drop his cigar and he would still puff it and there would be a cloud of smoke. And it looked like he swallowed it. However, we didn't get the effect this time. But we do have a floating cigar, which is great. So yeah. And his cigar lands in the same spot no matter what. So, yeah, that's El Jefe, and I have to say, he's my favorite out of all of these. And he can do a little jig. This is called the katana reach. And he's tapping his foot, too, and his tail's getting into it. So, yeah, that's El Jefe, and we'll meet you guys back, and we'll see what happens with Toothpick. Okay, so now we're in Go West Young Raccoon, and we're going to be tailing Toothpick this time, and the mission we're looking for this time is Cooper for Hire. So we're going to go ahead and go into that. Oh, whoops, we're already there, so we don't have to switch worlds, my bad. Cooper for Hire. This is the tailing mission for Toothpick. Now, all of these guards, if you remember in the how-to part 1 video, we had a little glitch with the Grizz. When he finished his path, he would just walk into a pole. None of these other guards, or not guards, none of the other tailing missions, none of the other guys do that. In the one that we just showed you, El Jefe, he just walks in a circle. Toothpick just loops his path. He just turns around after it and reverses. And Grizz actually does run into the pole. Black Knight just stops whenever you trigger the glitch. And then La Paradox and Decibel also turn around as well. So that's the way it goes with that. Also, remember, you can skip Shock Talks. You just can't skip Binocucom cutscenes. So, anyway, because Toothpick doesn't have a nice effect whenever he finishes his path when we activate it, we're just going to activate the glitch, and we'll show you what happens with him, since he just kind of loops. So, we're just going to go over here and get caught by him, and he's just going to point a finger in our face. You stole it!
I really wish this game had subtitles.
We totally stole it. Yeah, we totally did.
You totally stole my subtitles, how dare you.
He's pointing at us. Do you want to... Oh, wait, he's wearing gloves. I was going to say, do you want to wash that finger? That doesn't look... He looks like he's like, hey, pull my finger. Pull my finger. I dare you.
Pull my finger.
Pull my finger. That's pretty great. So it's like a showdown, but he's just pointing at us. And then if you do it, he just keeps pointing. You! 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 It was your fault! You!
It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
It was me. So yeah, he just kind of points at you wherever you are. Like we can go over here and he'll just turn around. You! So yeah, that's Toothpick. Alright. So next we're going to show you the Grizz, which we didn't show you in part 1. That's the one thing that we kind of hid from you. So now we're going to go to Grizz. So we'll see you there.
Yay.
Okay, so now we're in Clan of the Cave Raccoon, and now we're going to show you the Grizz, the one thing that we hid from you in part 1. So we're going to go ahead and go to duty calls. You guys should remember this because we went to it about 1,000 times. So this is the one where we chase the Grizz down. So here we go.
You see, I'm hairy and scary.
Okay, so we got the Grizz here, and we're gonna just go ahead and restart checkpoints, and here's what the Grizz does. He just kind of floats, and he just kind of points at us menacingly. Yeah. That's basically the Grizz. He just looks really pissed off, and much like Toothpick, he just kind of really doesn't like us. However, if you keep going, then he just kind of yeah, he does a jig too. I don't really know what to call this one. Put a suggestion in the comments.
Totally leave a suggestion in the comments and we'll do stuff.
Aw, snap. Jiggy time.
Do a little jig.
Do a little jig. Do a little dance. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the Black Knight and of Mice and Mechs, and we'll see what happens there. Okay, so now we're in of Mice and Mechs. So now we're gonna go see what happens when we tail the Black Knight. We're gonna be looking for the level called Cane Swipe, because that's when they bring out Sir Galloff's cane, and we're gonna see what happens.
Sly, before you make a move, get some pictures of the Black Knight and that case. We need to figure out who and what we're dealing with.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to just go ahead and restart checkpoint, and there's a pretty funny glitch that happens here, and it's pretty great. So we're gonna go ahead and restart checkpoint and just run up in front of the Black Baron and go ahead and get caught.
Make sure your shot of the Black Knight is from the front. I want a closer look at his armor.
And the cart just keeps going until it hits the wall, and then it's just like, oh, I can't go anywhere anymore. I'm just gonna vibrate continuously.
I'll get you.
Oh, jeez. I didn't know they had guided missiles. But yeah, that's what happens with Black Knight. Let me see if I can get close enough to him and not die here. Give me a second. Ugh, freaking guided missiles. Let's get out of their way for now. Okay, so let's get back to Black Knight here while they're having fun. So, yeah, it's just like, oh, I'm gonna beat you with this thing. I'm gonna beat you with this thing. I'm not too sure. Nope, wait, I'm really gonna beat you. Really gonna beat you. Oh, no, I changed my mind. And then the car is just endlessly vibrating. I think it's happy to see us or something. But Oh, we can hover above it. That's fun. So, yeah. That is Black Knight. And they do a little, the Black Knight does a little jig too. Yes, 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 yes. I don't really know what's happening here. And then the guard over there is just like, I don't know what's going on, but whatever. So yeah, we pretty much just broke this level, and Black Knight does a jig. Go us. Yep. Anyway, now we're gonna finally go to 40 Thieves and show you what happens with La Paradox and Miss Decibel. So we'll see you there. Okay, so now we're in 40 Thieves, and we're going to be looking for the level called Open Sesame. This is going to be the mission where we get the jewels from the statues first, so you have to get the jewels first before Decibel and Paradox even appear. So we're just going to go ahead and do that, and I will meet you back whenever we see Miss Decibel and Paradox. Okay, so now that we see Miss Decibel and La Paradox, we're going to go ahead and just destroy these gears, and we'll show you what happens with them. So we're just going to go ahead and activate the glitch right here, just because there's no real reason. They just loop it if we don't get caught by them. So this is what happens. Here we go. So Miss Decibel's just very, very disgusted by us, and then much like the two other guys, we just get pointed at. So Miss Decibel does a little dance, much like the rest of them, and she just looks disgusted, so she just does a little jig.
And then La Paradox is like, mine, mine,
and
mine.
then we got La Paradox acting like a little kid. Mine, 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 mine. Mommy, I want it. So it's pretty great. And then if you look at the map, their icons just kind of go crazy. Like you got the Paradoxes going crazy, and then you got, well, actually you don't see Miss Decibel's on here, so.
Kick the chains down.
Mine, 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 mine. And then if you look at their faces, like Miss Decibel's just kind of like, ugh! Actually, it looks more like a derp right now. But then you got Paradox, who's he's kind of interesting. And then you look straight at him,
Holy shit, do I really have 7 people watching this stream?
and he's just like, And I'll stick a clip at the end of us first discovering this. That's pretty amusing. But yeah, that's all of the tailing missions and the effects when you get caught by a I don't know what you call these guys. What do you call them? A bad guy. I don't know.
Bosses?
Bosses, I guess. Yeah, whenever you get caught by all these bosses. So
Can I have the large attache case now?
oh geez, freaking Sly is just like But anyway, guys, that is what happens when you get caught by the bosses in the tailing missions. And I hope you guys enjoyed part 3 of the best Sly 4 glitch ever. And I've been SlyCooperRawks, he's been Angel of the Triad.
I have been Ashley Graham.
Well, he's still playing Resident Evil. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. We will hopefully have more parts of this later. Not really sure what the next part's going to be. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I've been SlyCooperRawks. He's been Angel of the Triad. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to like and follow our Facebook and Twitter pages. Don't forget to follow my personal Twitter. And don't forget to check out my other 2 channels, SlyCooperRawks and
don't forget
SoraRawks.
to keep badgering the merchant to sell me the large attache case.
And don't forget to check out Angel of the Triad's channel, AngelofAnEnd. All those links will always be in the description down below. And I will see you guys in part 4 whenever we make it. And hope you guys enjoyed it. Been SlyCooperRawks.
And I have been Leon S. Kennedy.
Brohoof. And see you guys.
Ooh, there's a secrety thing.
Guys, the Paradox has seen worse things than you will ever see. And Sly knows the future. He knows what's going to happen. He knows. Yes, I'm going to beat you, and I'm going to steal all the canes back, and the Paradox is like, I've seen the worst things ever. Oh, yeah, the things I've seen you don't ever want to see. Oh.